The other thing that I get asked all the time is we want to offer a discount and we don't know how, what's the best way to offer a discount. It's not an across-the-board discount for all of our teachers or for all of our administrators or for the people from this company. And it's just a special promotion that we like to do. Well, our system has built into it a coupon area. So it's in the, and again, once again, just to reiterate, there is a help guide for this, and I have it all set for you, and afterwards we will send it out when you're done. This, how do I create and apply a coupon? So everything that I share with you right now should have more details. And again, feel free to ask us if you have a special circumstance that maybe won't fit or you can't figure out how to do it necessarily with these instructions, because we know that there's a lot of sometimes special circumstances involved. But for a very straightforward coupon, a discount, maybe you want to give $10 off, something like that for a limited time or just a group of people, then you can provide them a coupon code. And I'm going to jump back to the end of this little help guide to show you what happens at the end after it's been created. The idea is that when people go to check out, you've probably noticed this before, and if you don't notice this, that means that your system perhaps doesn't have it turned on. So I'll show you in a minute. If you're going to start using coupons, you have to make sure that you activate this feature in your system, because some of you who don't provide courses that are charged won't need to give a discount, right? So you may or may not have had this activated. But the idea is once somebody puts in the coupon code that we provide, ABC123, then the specific discount that we will be offering will be calculated here in this discount area on their checkout. So let's look and see how to do that. I am going to be here in the configuration area where it says system configuration. And right here at the top, about 6 down, you'll see coupons. Click on that. Are you with me so far? Matt, is there a delay or are we okay?
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
Okay, good. I worry sometimes that there's a delay. These are coupons that are already in the system. And down here where it says hide coupon fields, if you have this marked to yes, that means that this has not been activated in your system. So if you'd like to start using coupons, you need to turn off the hide, which means, no, I don't want to hide. Yes, I want it to be visible, and that way you can start using coupons in your system. So these are some that are already in the system, but we want to add a new one. So I'm going to show you how to do that by clicking up here where it says add a coupon, and that happened kind of quickly, so I'm going to go back and do it again because I'm worried that you might not have seen that. Right here where it says click here to add a coupon, press that, and you're going to see some options. Where it says coupon code is where you're going to type in what the client or the user will be typing in to activate this coupon. So for this example, I'm just going to call it Tanya's coupon, so that you can, when somebody types in Tanya, they will be getting this discount. So you can decide if you're going to give a straight dollar amount or percentage off. It's an either-or situation. You don't want to give them 10% off and $100 off in the same transaction. So you need to decide, am I going to give them, and again, this is a perfect thing to do with a certain group that gets it for free, like the presenters or your administrators or your boss. If they type in this coupon code, they can get it for free. If you type in 100, it means they're getting 100% off. Or maybe you just want to send out a promotion and you want to send out a little blurb that says, hey everybody, you're going to get $10 off if you type in the word Tanya, or spring 2012, or $10 off. You print out little flyers or whatever it is, or send out a blurb in an email like we just learned a second ago. And if you do that, then you can send out, hey, use this coupon code for the next duration of time and you'll get $10 off. So here's what I was going to mention, is that you can do a duration of time that this coupon is valid. So some of your coupons will always be valid. You know, there's a date range, let's say it's for a year or for 2 years or for whatever it is. And if you only want to make it kind of, again, those ones for instructors or for particular people like your boss that you always want them to get a discount, then just be sure that you give this a really large date range. Like it's going to go all the way until 2030. The system needs to know, when is this coupon valid? So you do have to give it a date range. Let's say this is just a promotional one for 1 month. You can determine the length of time that this coupon is valid. If they type in this name in the coupon area, then they will, and it's no longer valid, they'll get a little a note that says, I'm sorry, this coupon is no longer valid, or it has expired. I think it says expires. Now, sometimes you only want to give a discount for a particular course, and if you want to just do for this, let's say this calculus class only, or for this, if you have multiple classes, maybe it's for everything in a certain division or department, something of that nature, then you can pick and choose which one it's valid for. If it's for all classes within this date range, then you just leave them all alone. Occasionally, when you do a coupon, you only want them to use it one time. They get $10 and that's it. They only can use it one time. So be sure, if that's the case, that you do yes. It's a one-time use coupon. If not, leave it at no, and they can use it over and over and over again within the parameters that we set up here. Occasionally, you want to give them $10 off, but you don't want to give them $10 off of their materials, their book, their t-shirt, their whatever else that they're purchasing. So if you don't want, especially if you're doing a percentage, if you're doing 100% off, and you don't want it to apply to their textbooks or their materials or their CDs that you want them to purchase on top of that, be sure that you define that here. Sometimes this maximum order means that you can say this can't exceed X amount. So let's just use the example that you are doing a 75% off, but there's a minimum. Let's say not to exceed $100. So if their course is less than that, their 75% off is less than that total, then it will accept it. That's what all that is. I'm going to skip these other two right here and just go ahead and create this, and then I'll come back and explain what these other two are. So I'm done making my coupon. It's for $10 off. It's now in the system. I go back and I can see there's Tanya's coupon. It's valid from this date, and if anybody were to type in my name at the checkout area, they would get $10 off of that order. Okay? Occasionally, you have a unique scenario that you want to provide a discount for multiple courses in their shopping cart at once. That's when you would utilize these down here. So what these are for is, let's say you want to give 50% off, and I'm going to call it multi or something like that, multi 1. I want to give 50% off on a course only if they sign up for three courses, or for three courses. So to get this discount, they must have this number of courses in their order. So that means that they have to have 2 courses in their shopping cart, and then the third one they would get at 50% off. So this is like a conditional one. Now I caution against this, and I'm just warning you that I would only recommend this kind of a discount if you don't allow them to cancel. And there's a lot of little loopholes with this. There's other things that I'd recommend instead. It is possible, and this will do it. They don't need to type anything in. It's called an automatic coupon. But just at a programming standpoint, There sometimes can be issues if people do cancel one down the road. Are you still going to provide them that 50% off? There's questions that you need to ask yourself, whether it's easier just to do a straight 10% off or $10 off as opposed to this 2 in the shopping cart, the third one's 50% off option. Hope that makes sense. That can be a little bit complex, and I can help you kind of think about that. But this would be, you need to utilize, if you're using the number of courses in the order, and the automatic coupon needs to then be turned on in conjunction. And what this means is, what if you have multiple automatic coupons? For instance, you get 50% off if you have 3 classes, but 75% off if you have 4 classes, and it can get kind of complex. So the system wants to know which one is the right one. So what if I have 6 classes and they've made up automatic discounts for 2, 3, and 4 courses? So this can get really complicated, and I don't recommend using this without having one of our support people just kind of cross-reference and check it with you to make sure it's set up right. We don't want you to override one with another, but it certainly is in here as a feature to utilize. And I don't want you to get confused and use these 2 bottom tools if you're just trying to make a straight out of the board coupon. I hope that makes sense. So these are tied into courses that are in your shopping cart as you check out, discounts that you'll get automatically. It is a question I get quite a bit. I do try to steer people away from the automatic coupons because, again, of the cancellations that can happen afterward. If you're just trying to let people get discounts, just using this part up here is probably one of the easiest ways to provide that without getting into the other complexities.
So I've got a quick question for you, Tanya.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is coupons different than membership pricing?
Excellent question. Yes, coupons are different than membership pricing. Membership pricing is done automatically based upon a student's, it is done, they don't have to type in anything. If you have the need that there are several of our clients have automatic pricing, 2 or 3 different groups of people that perhaps get automatic discounts based on who they are. So for instance, in this situation, in this example here of this school district, we might set up that everybody from a particular school district, let's say Glendora, gets price A, and then people from Garden Grove get price B. That's not set up in the coupon area. That is set up in the membership area, and you belong to Group A or Group B, and every course has a different price that is triggered by their student profile. If you don't have that need and you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. The coupon is very simple and easy to use, and you can apply to anyone, whether they're membership or not, whether they belong to a certain group. Membership pricing is triggered based upon who they are. Is that clear? Did I explain that okay, Matt?
No, that was great. It's not, yeah, membership pricing isn't a code that they have to enter in. That's really good to know.
Right. So if membership is turned on in your system, then we have defined who those members are based upon there is a trigger. Like in this one, it says affiliation pricing. So in this example, if you're part of grade, now again, this doesn't make any sense because it's not a real live example, but we can create special pricing, and anybody with this on their student profile would get faculty and staff pricing. With this on their profile would get normal pricing, and each and every course has the ability for it to know what 3 different pricing options based upon who they are. That is different than a coupon that anybody can use, and it's much less complex to set up. They just simply type in the code and they get that automatic discount. So a membership price is actually when you determine your pricing. Can you see down here there's actually 3 different pricing that you set up. You can say normal pricing is $100, faculty and staff is $75, and special guest is $50, but they have to have something on their profile that the system knows who they are and which price they get. Once they log in, it will know.